Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here. Today is Victoria Day, which is a holiday here in Canada, Monday, May 19th, 2025. It's around 15 degrees Celsius, and it's another gorgeous sunny day here in the city. And yeah, we're in the East End. I just got out the 92 at the intersection of Northern Dancer Boulevard and Lakeshore Boulevard East, excuse me. And yeah, we're here at Woodbine Beach Park and Ashbridges Bay Park, which is a very, very popular spot for beachgoers. So many people. There's Lake Ontario. And I thought, since today's Victoria Day, I mean, this is just the calm before a storm, because Ashbridges Bay, of course, the city's having their annual Victoria Day fireworks display right here later tonight. And, well, you know how Victoria Day is always so freaking chaotic, so we're just gonna stay away from that tonight. It's just around 1:40 p.m. I think I mentioned the time already. If I didn't, there you have it. And we're gonna just walk around here. Now, I did make a walking video right around here on Victoria Day 2 years ago. And, I haven't been here in a while, so why don't we let's just check it out. I may have to walk on the sand, but that's all right. Ugh. I'm just very worried about getting the sand into my shoes. But we're just gonna straddle here and there we go. Now we're on the boardwalk. There's a lot of people of all ages here. It's Woodbine Beach Park, enjoying the beautiful day. Look, there's a lot of people playing volleyball here. I'm not really a beach person. I like going by the water and stuff, but I'm really not a beach person. It's just not for me. But we're gonna walk around here right after the Maple Leafs ended their season last night in the most freaking embarrassing fashion. I want to rant about it, but there's kids around here, so I'm gonna try not to swear so much. At least it's because of there's so many kids around. But yeah, what a god awful game that was. A very heartbreaking end to their season. Well, they lost 6-1 game 5 at home. They decided to do the same thing at home last night. And I was downtown watching the game right outside the tailgate with Richard, Zapan, Liam, and Sally. And after the Panthers made it 5-9, I'm like, screw that. I'm just gonna frick out of here and go home. Oh man, they couldn't even get to the net. They couldn't freaking score. The core four didn't do much in round 2. They had something? These overpaid freaking losers. They had a 2-0 series lead. They dropped the next 3, and then they stayed out of elimination game 6. And then they embarrassed themselves to death on home ice last night. And we saw Mitch Marner playing his final game in a Maple Leaf uniform. He grew up just north of here in Markham. So he's a Toronto area boy. I like him, but this guy's not coming back to the Leafs. Like, why the hell would they do that? It's like, what a load of bullshit, if you ask me. And I probably, maybe I won't swear anymore, but it is what it is. Just another heartbreaking end to the Maple Leaf season. Yes, they made it to round 2, but the fact that they lost their 7th consecutive game 7 is beyond me. In the Matthews-Marner era, they only won 2 series, just 2 of them. And they couldn't even go past the second round, let alone winning a Stanley Cup. Which, again, reminder, they haven't even done since 1967, so. Well, hey, there's the CN Tower. Well, we gotta try and move on now. Hey, at least the Edmonton Oilers are still in the playoffs, so they're the only hope. After coming up short last year, they're still our only hope to bring the cup to Canada, and I think they can do that again, because they stunned the Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. But also in this second round series, the Maple Leafs, they came in as the underdogs. But yet they built a 2-0 lead They lost all momentum, which is honestly quite pathetic, considering that they had so much control in that series. So now the Panthers go on to take on the Carolina Hurricanes in the third round. The only reason why I was down there, just in case, we go into celebration mode. We kind of did for Game 6, but obviously none of us were feeling shit. We just felt so depressed after that. It's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So, yeah. We were just so cooked. Even Richard kept saying we're so cooked after Florida opened the scoring. And it's not a good look. Marner's not coming back. I know that for sure. He's a free agent now. He's going to take his talents somewhere else. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays for Chicago or Utah. Anyway, I know I'm ranting a little bit. I'm so frustrated, but I got to refrain from swearing here. So, and because I already dropped the F-bomb once. So, there's the yacht over there. I think after this, I'm going to walk along Lakeshore Boulevard and I'll head to the Timmy's and get like an Oreo ice cap. Because it was pretty good last time, even though I had to wait at Union Station for just over 11 minutes. But nonetheless, it wasn't, the weather is it's obvious. It's not even like what it was on Friday when it was like 30 Celsius. Like, it's 15 right now, but it's getting a lot warmer, and that's why I'm not wearing my sweater this time. Even I could have brought my shorts, but it's not really appropriate as of now. But hey, now that we're at Victoria Day, we're almost at, it's almost time for summer. There's the beach itself. So that's looking to the east. We're walking south right now. There's going to be a huge police presence later tonight because a lot of people have been known to starting so much trouble. They go out of control with the fireworks. People get hurt and stuff. There was already a stupid incident involving a few idiots on the bus throwing fireworks at people. They could have killed someone. So tonight could probably be another possibility. I'm not predicting that, but it seems like every Victoria Day there seems to be all sorts of freaking trouble. So we'll see what they're gonna do. So 2 years ago when I tried to come here, I couldn't actually go this way. They were doing some work. In fact, it's still taped off. But I was able to go over there and get a view of the lake. Oh yeah, I think we can still go through here. And then after that, I'll walk back in the other direction, head west. So yeah, if you're a Leafs fan, let me know. You can leave in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts were on the season and disappointing end. If you think Marner should leave. Last year I wanted him traded, but they gave him one last chance, and he did do good this season. I like him again, but he's not coming back. He's got to go.
Someone has to know that like having those strong.
So I guess we're going back to basics, cheering on the Edmonton Oilers. And Mr. McDavid, who's from here, so... Oh yeah, and Zach Hyman is a former Leaf. Yes, I've been here before. I remember this spot now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't go this way. Because it would have been cool if I just walked around there. There's other interesting spots by the lake I could go down to. There's Sam Smith Park in Etobicoke, Port Credit, Mississauga, Lakeview, wherever. Always like being down by the lake. But I think it would be even better if I went over to the islands. In fact, today would have been the perfect day to go. But I'm gonna wait till Alicia comes back from her vacation. She's in Thailand currently. So if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well, and looking forward to having you back in Canada. All right, since I'm gonna be walking the other direction, it's gonna be a bit of dead air, so I'm just gonna pause the video and then we'll continue on in a few minutes. So I'll be right back. All right, let's go this way and see if we can reach another path. Because I remember, oh yeah, look, this is the same path. Yeah, it was blocked off, it loops around, so I guess we'll go along here now. Always afraid when people are playing soccer or basketball close by. Like, I'm gonna get hit by the ball, and that's at school. To like that's happened to me before. I mean, I played hoops before, but you know, what are the odds of getting your head smacked in the face by a freaking ball? Starting to get itched here. Probably some freaking mosquitoes. I mean, I would hope not, but you know, we're all the way here. So. We're gonna try not to veer off the path. But again, you know, when I go to that same spot that I visited 2 years ago, check out the skyline. If we could make it there, of course. And then I'll head back to where I started the video and start my next one. I'm gonna walk along Lakeshore Boulevard. So now we'll go along here. Yeah, I think this is where I wanted to go, right here. It's not a bad park at all. Yes, it gets very busy during Victoria Day and Canada Day. It's good to enjoy the beauty of nature in the city, especially being down by the water. Even I don't mind dipping my feet into like the lake, cooling myself off. I mean, I've been to a beach in Coburg many times, and I've swam in there, but no, there's no way. I'm not going to the beach again. Oh yeah, look, no swimming. Yes, I think it's right here now. This is where I want to be. Can rent like a few yachts here. Hey, look, there's a duck. Yeah, we got a nice view of the skyline from here. Oh, I can see Young and Eglinton from here. That's Midtown. And Yorkville, where I was yesterday making a video. Well, sort of anyway. Well, I'm glad it's not super hot. At least there's a cool breeze. I still don't regret not bringing my sweater because I don't need to. So we're gonna go to that path over there. And this smokestack is probably situated in one of these industrial buildings, factories along a lake shore. There's our first squirrel, but it's a boring and bland gray one. Oh, look, now he's... Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but... Okay, now he's running away. Come on, give me a black one. I haven't seen a single squirrel all day. Wow, okay. So we're almost at the end. And after I'll end the video, I'll walk back to the street off camera. So, you know, I could save a battery. Well, I have everything in my bag, my power bank, my charging cable. Oh yeah, actually, Alicia comes back in 4 days, so won't be long. There's some tulips. Well, only a few of them. Anyway, we will be at the end very, very soon. Mooring, what the hell does that mean? No mooring, I've never heard of that before. And there's a couple ducks chilling in the shade. And yes, I've repeated the same walk I did 2 years ago on Victoria Day. And there's the spot. So we're gonna go over there, find a nice rock to stand on. Yeah, this is the exact spot right here. Yes, right around here. All right, we've just go down a little bit. Gotta be extremely careful here. In fact, I shouldn't even be doing this. I really shouldn't. So this is as far as I can go. Yeah. So I think that's more of the Portland's neighborhood. I don't really recognize these buildings. They're probably like industrial factories or something like that, but it's gonna take me about 15 minutes to walk back to where I was, and then I'm gonna go along Lakeshore, I guess. But there you go. There's a skyline, and I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my average as well, and elbows up. I don't really say that as much anymore because I guess we're just getting used to it, but. Yeah, so again, if you want to become a channel member, it's in the link in the description below, or you can hit the about page, or you can also leave a super thanks or PayPal donation, whichever one works for you. Doesn't matter, the amount will be really appreciated, because I am a little broke, but I know we all got to rely on money these days, but guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, adios, and bye-bye.